Kayfabe Hade Radio with my recap and review of last night's Smackdown Live Go Home show before WrestleMania 40, April 5th, 2024. We open with the Kevin Owens show with special guest Randy Orton. The KO show part didn't really last long. Kevin spun in his chair a couple times and showed off his really cool KO Mania 7 shirt. I really like these shirts. I kind of want to go back and look at all 7 designs and possibly make a purchase because they are really, really cool. Anyway, they're interrupted by Logan Paul. They can't really see him at first, as KO puts it. He's over there on that tiny screen because the Jumbotron wasn't very jumbo in this arena. Very hard to see. My television in my living room looks larger than the screen that they had on display here. Logan babbles for a little bit, talks some trash. Kevin and Randy realize that Logan is technically across the street, so they're just going to go get him. We go to commercial, we come back, we see Kevin Owens driving a golf cart, and Randy Orton hops on the back. First match of the show is the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. 20 guys in the match, I'm not going to list them all. A lot of guys aren't worth noting, so I'll just get into it. People are tossed out left and right rapidly. Nobody worth noting is eliminated yet. All of a sudden, JD McDonough, I think he might have made somebody angry because he takes big moves from Ivar, Bronson, and Omos, including a huge choke drop from Omos from way high up. Speaking of Omos, he eliminates the Creed brothers and himself. I believe accidentally because he just sort of flopped over the ropes and looked very surprised when he hit the floor. JD McDonough eliminates my pick that I originally made in this match, which was Ricochet. The final two are Ivar and Bronson Reed. We get a meat chant. It's kind of crazy. Ivar misses a moonsault. Bronson does a very impressive rolling thunder for a man his size. Hits clothesline and wins. Bronson Reed is the 2024 Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal Trophy winner. We're back from break. Logan Paul must have crossed the street because he's coming down the aisle. Makes a bunch of bad jokes about Philly and even dumber ones about his opponents. We cut to Grayson Waller and Austin Theory not being able to find Kevin and Randy across the street, so everybody assumes that Randy and Kevin are back. And they are. They're under the ring. They come out from under the ring. They get the better of Logan Paul, the stunner, and an RKO to Logan. Both men stand over the United States champion and adds a little intrigue to the triple threat on Sunday. We go backstage where someone has attacked Dragon Lee. Carlito is suspiciously the first person on the scene, so that might further my Carlito heel turn theory. This of course was to set up the Elektra Lopez-Zelina Vega match, which was a complete throwaway. 3 moves and it was over. Santos and Dom attack Rey, but Andrade saves Rey for some reason. Andrade is now Rey's partner for Mania. Rey announces this and Carlito looks upset. And I believe Carlito did attack Dragon Lee to steal his spot, but it backfired. So now I don't know if Carlito's going to attack Andrade or Carlito's just going to say screw this and turn on Rey Mysterio. But the Carlito heel turn is coming. Up next, Naomi gets this huge light show entrance for a promo, not even a match. She waits, Bianca's music hit, they head to the ring together. They babble back and forth, they scream WrestleMania! And they point at WrestleMania sign and they introduce Jade Cargill. All three women are dressed up like cowgirls for some reason. Is there an old Western history in Philadelphia that I'm missing? I thought that was more of a Texas thing with the cowboy hats, but anyway, they're all dressed like that in Philly. Jade talks a little bit, mentions the Eye of the Storm again, so they're clearly trying to get that catchphrase over. And the 3 of them point to the WrestleMania sign again, and that's the end of the segment. Up next, A-Town Down Under against the New Catch Republic. A little showcase for 2 of the teams in the 6-team ladder match at WrestleMania. just quick action notes here. Bate flies to the outside. Waller hits him with a spinning DDT to the floor, which was pretty cool and also really violent looking. We get a commercial. Back from break, Pete Dunne gets the hot tag and starts suplexing both members of A-Town Down Under. They hit a double burning hammer and get the win. After the match, Judgment Day hits the ring and wipes out all 4 competitors. So this was basically just a quick match for the sake of a post-match angle, where Judgment Day looks strong going into the ladder match, even though it took 4 of them and there's only 2 of them competing. But still, 4 on 4, so technically the numbers were even. Next up, we have a Bayley narrated video package about how she created Damage Control. Then we get a history of the split and how she was betrayed by what she built. And it just makes you want Bayley to beat Io even more on Sunday. Up next, LA Knight hits the ring. Production hits the wrong graphic and shows the street fight, the 6-man street fight, instead of the AJLA graphic. LA Knight gets a cheap pop in Philadelphia, talks a little bit, then just leaves. Not much worth noting there. Main event time. It's Jey Uso versus Solo Sikoa. Match begins with limited time left, so already you get the feeling that it's just another quick match instead of an angle. Turns out that's exactly what it was, because just as it looked like Jey was about to win, Jimmy hit the ring, attacked him. Seth and Cody come down, make the save. And as we've seen on Raw, with The Rock and Roman whipping Seth and Cody with a weight belt, Seth and Cody turn the tables here, and they whip Jimmy and Solo with the weight belt. They hit their finishers on Jimmy Uso. Cody talks a bit, says how it's his time on Sunday and everything, and then we go off the air with Cody standing in the corner buckle, pointing at the WrestleMania sign, because that's what everybody does this time of year. Yeah, that was my recap and review of SmackDown. It was a good show. The Battle Royal had a lot of interesting aspects. Lopez Vega was pointless. A lot of pointless stuff just to further hype WrestleMania stuff. Yeah, nothing really worth noting except the Battle Royal. The Kevin Owens show stuff was kind of entertaining. That's about it, really. So yeah, not a bad show. Could have been better, could have been worse. But yeah, that is my review for SmackDown, April 5th, 2024. And this was Kayfabe Hayes Radio.